She wants the bone.
Girl.
Hi, Max.
Thank you.
It's the rare sighting of the Max. But Max only comes out when it's time to eat. This is our 18-year-old boy. Good morning, Max. Is that some good chicken drums? Those are some of your favorite, aren't they? Yes, they are. Hi, buddy. Oh, what are you doing? Hi, old man. Hi, old man. How you doing? Meow. So that's Max. He's like, don't look at me. I don't like to be seen. Good morning, boy and girl. Girl, don't steal boy's chicken. You have your own out here. You leave his chicken alone. What do you think of this weather, Holly?
I can't say it. Patreon talk.
Oh.
I am not happy, but I'm happy tomorrow's supposed to be sunny.
Is it?
Uh-huh.
Come on. Focus. There we go. Oh, boy and girl.
Hey, buddy.
You know, I'm wondering if it's Patreon that focuses better, or not Patreon, if TikTok focuses better, or if it's this camera on this phone that just focuses better. We should try this one on Facebook next time and see if it focuses as well. Because this one, it actually goes through the chain link, it blurs it out correctly and stuff. Where this one, it's like, me. I don't know if it's TikTok platform or if it's that. Yeah, Max is huge. Max is... That's his...
Hey, buddy.
There's his kiddie pool.
Oh, they get to see Max while he was eating?
Yeah.
Oh, you scared him away from his food.
He'll get over it. Why so serious?
I got some of the cutest photos of him yesterday.
Did you?
I did. With the same face.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Stephanie posted the photo of Milo that you sent her this morning.
I saw that. The comments.
Oh my gosh.
The drool.
Yeah. It's
Drool rain coming down.
Oh, I didn't read the comment. I just saw the picture. It was cute. His little. So it's official.
I wasn't pulling out my winter pants or my want to yet. Not yet. I'm too stubborn.
I did.
Too stubborn.
I did. I didn't want to get ready this morning, so I'm just like.
I laid in bed and I'm like, how bad would it be if I was just a couple hours late?
This
Nah, I gotta go.
Yeah, this morning was a hard one to get up this morning, and I gotta get meat tomorrow. But nope, I pulled out my winter pants, and I pulled out my want do jacket, waterproof jacket. The only reason I pulled it out was because it's waterproof. So.
Yep, waterproof is key.
Yeah.
Don't look at my mess, guys.
It was raining a lot harder this morning, though.
It was.
I gave Rylan a piggyback ride to school. So she didn't get her shoes all wet. She's like, I really need you to buy me Bessies. I'm like, they're like $75 for your pair.
And she's going to grow out of them in less than a year.
Next week.
So I did a little arrangement today. I kind of want to lean to or something for some comments. Keep their food dry.
You're going to have to.
I will have to move it eventually, but right now it's fine.
They're gonna move it.
This?
Yeah.
Maybe. Right now their food is dry.
I know, but they're gonna move it. We're gonna have to. I mean, good idea, but we might have to take the back off and then actually just put it coming out.
Okay.
Turn it.
We'd have to make it taller.
Why?
Or just because that is taller than this.
Just put a little gutter on it. That's perfect. So it will lean to underneath. Or we turn it the other way and have it lean to out so that the water goes down that way.
Or if we ever get the new canopy for goats, just use that canopy for them.
Put that on there yet.
Oh.
But good way to advertise it. Oh. So, good morning. We got some Amazon goodness, so we wanted to, Holly was feeding the Cougars, so I'm like, why not go live on the Cougars? I can say, due to all the stress, I have to buy a pant size smaller, which is disappointing, but because I have a lot of these,
Is that disappointing?
Yes,
Because
I
due to
know.
my stress, I have to buy pant sizes larger.
Right,
Like,
but
do you
I
see
don't-
this? I could barely zip up my jacket with my sweatshirt on.
I wanted to, well, I don't want to buy any more pants. I just stocked up last season.
I'm stocking up again this season.
Are you really?
Some of them aren't waterproof anymore.
Oh, mine are.
My old ones,
Mine are. And then I have like 12 pairs. So
I don't. I only have 5.
Oh, only 5.
One for every day of the week.
Only 5.
But now I need at least a 6th pair because it's 6 days a week.
I know I just can't have my pants fucking down all day. That's just... You should take me wear a belt, but wearing a belt with these sucks.
It does really suck.
Yeah. Hi guys. Alright. Back up.
Actually, wearing a belt with any pant kind of sucks.
I don't like it with my jeans, but my jeans are lower.
I don't.
These are higher. I don't like belt high on my stomach. So. Alright, so let me open this up. So you guys can't see my license plate because I get junked for that. Alright.
Nope, no word on the permits. Well, hi in the Philippines.
Back up, Chloe. That's somewhat heavy.
Joy, I have the same jacket but in black. They are fabulous.
I love it.
Super warm, keeps you super dry, and it's nice and fuzzy inside.
It does. It has a fuzzy warm lining, and it has a place to keep my cell phone dry. Through here, and heated. But these,
It's not super cold up here. I'm not in my winter stuff, but it's chilly with the rain.
I'm in my winter stuff because I didn't want to feel any of the elements today. I just wanted to be warm.
I'm just not ready to be that
be warm?
stacked up right now.
It's worth it, Holly.
Hi, Milo.
right, let's
What
see
do
what
you
we got here.
smell? Joy, I think that coat is on Pinterest. Do you ever want to do coats on there yet?
No, I'll put it on though today. It's my favorite coat.
They come in tons of different colors. I'm actually thinking about getting a royal purple for just
You
at-home
see,
use.
Holly was like,
I am in denial.
"You got white?"
I did.
Like, I got white. I love wearing white. Oh man, tell you what. Okay, so this is from Judy.
Thank you, Judy.
She sent in.
The rabbits will be excited, I saw.
Look at this. This is.
Hey, we're wearing the same hat today.
I know. It's like, it's crazy hair day. This is why we wear hats. Okay.
With all my dull colors today, I needed a little spark of color.
I was gonna go all black.
You're wearing white. That's not dull.
I was gonna go all, I have a black one of these.
I know you do.
I was gonna go all black, and I didn't. Save that for a different day. Rabbit balls.
I gave, from the toys we got on Saturday, I gave Carter 3 of the little balls, 1 wicker and 2, and they were gone within like half hour.
I know, they love these things. The ferrets will have fun with these too. Then she also sent in.
Hi, Lisa. Morning, Farron. Cat food!
But
No seafood?
all pate, all same flavor of turkey and giblets.
That is their favorite. Thank you so much.
Oh, but it gets better.
Does it get better? Another one!
Country style dinner, which is chicken.
I said I haven't tried that one with them.
Yeah, they love it. It comes in the pate pack.
Okay, then maybe I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're learning our rabbits. Yes, the $2,300 match is still going on. Hopefully we meet that because we really need that.
We do really need
We need to place a rodent order and a Missouri order desperately.
that. We do. That we do. This is from Rachel.
Thank you, Rachel.
Or Rochelle. Okay. Okay, let's hear it. These are the other ones.
More no-bite gloves.
These are the
Yay!
smaller ones. Which is fantastic.
Because sometimes you don't need them go all the way up your arm.
Nope. So these,
The other ones kind of almost make it to my armpit.
and look,
I like that.
the falconry. So anyway, these are actually fantastic. These really do help us out quite a bit to not get through the skin.
Yes.
I mean, bites still don't feel good through these, but they feel significantly better through these.
Lisa, you'll match the 2,300? That would be absolutely amazing.
Adams?
Mm-mm.
Wow, thank you. That'd be very, very generous. It would allow me to place an order of food today, which would be amazing.
Oh, that's funny, Joy. Joy bought those so her kids can play with the cats without getting scratched.
I tell my kids to rough it.
I always just stick my arm down my sleeve and play that way.
Well, you want to know the bad thing? So Fluffy,
Is it, Lisa, is it Adams?
on TikTok?
She says you know her.
Well, there's a few Lisas.
Oh, okay.
Lisa C, Lisa A.
Oh, Wazer? Wazer. Yes, I recognize your last name. Even though I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry. If I pronounced it wrong.
Wow, that'd be pretty phenomenal.
That's just, yeah, that's so exciting.
So overwhelming.
I know I don't sound super enthused, but I'm standing in the rain and my rain jacket's no longer waterproof at this point. But I'm very excited. Thank you so much.
Are you saying that you can't get your enthusiasm?
I'm
miserable?
like it's starting to go through the rain jacket.
Not mine. Do the more you want to.
I'd be sweating in my want to.
Would you know?
Yes. Like I'm not cold right now.
Me neither. I feel fantastic.
Do you?
I do.
Like you have a nice warm fire inside your jacket?
I do. I really am enjoying it right now. Yeah. Oh. I thought this was what it was.
Is it a pogo stick? Oh, it's a squeegee.
It's just a squeegee.
And it looks heavy duty, so she can't break it.
So this is for me to, oh my gosh, for me to clean out Salvador's enclosure. We spray a whole bunch of water in there, and then we actually squeegee it out.
Lisa, hopefully we get those permits soon, and we'd love to have you out here.
Oh yes.
We'd love to have everyone.
We can't wait to be able to offer that to.
Thank you, Rachel. Are you the one who replaced my brush? She watched it happen, and she had to replace it.
I'm super excited about this.
I'm excited because I am cleaning gators today, so my brush will come in handy. That should just stay in the small mammal cabinet. Wow. You gonna squeegee your window?
Wow.
Did the whole window.
That's cool. I'm so excited. Thank you so much. So this will be really good to get the floors all dry.
Okay, Rachel. But thank you anyway for the squeegee. She just did the squeegee. Someone else bought my brush.
Oh, that's
Who-
right. I'm trying to remember.
Was her name? I don't remember her name.
I don't think there was a name that came with the brush.
But
Anyway.
I greatly appreciate it.
Thank you
And
very
I
much.
greatly appreciate this too, Rachel, because she won't break another brush.
I didn't break the first one!
Your kids did. It's the Carr family.
Well, they're lucky that they know the boss. Okay, so... Yeah. Anyway, no...
Oh, yes. When we use that for the first time in Salvador's, we will go live on Patreon, so you get to watch it.
Oh, for sure. For sure. It'll be next week, though.
Yep.
So... One thing I hate about these clocks. So... Let me get my keys on here, and then we'll go see a couple wet puppies.
Oh, there. And just to let you know, Calvin looks dirty. He did roll in stuff, but it was just essential oils.
You gave them essential oils in the mud?
I had to get them in the back,
Oh my god.
and I didn't have cat food.
Okay, well, you do now. Are you doing this stick? Alright, so we're gonna go put this in...
It is, Heather. Oh, we're going this way. It is solid rain. But this is why I have a whole change of clothes in the back of my car.
So if you want to join us on Patreon, that's where you see behind the scenes stuff. It is, our lives are $10 or more a month depending on what tier you choose. Our content of like new recipes coming in is $5 or more a month, but $10 if you the lives.
Carolyn, don't get me wrong. I love listening to the rain. I hate being out in it.
I love it. I love it.
So I built this toy that was sent in. When did I build it? Monday or Tuesday?
This Tuesday?
And it's already basically gone. I have to put the new pieces on there.
You turkey, stop digging!
That's why they love this enclosure, so they
I
can
know.
dig.
Ready? Oh, I missed. Baseball skills at my finest. They love these things. You get a couple of them.
Look at Jeannie. She's having fun.
Here you go. Here you go, Stu. Alright, so let them play with those. They're so, Gary and so pretty.
They are. They're getting fluffy for winter.
You want to know why else they're getting fluffy? No babies.
Yep. I was going to say that.
All females in here. Oh man, look at you. It's the, what is the rabbit called, name from the Alice in Wonderland?
Isn't it just the white rabbit?
Is it just called White
I
Rabbit?
think so.
He reminds me of it. It's late, I'm late, I'm late. I'm late for an important date. You know how long it's been since I've seen Alice in Wonderland? God, probably at least 20 years.
Lisa, you can take the rain. I'm over it.
Holly, it's only rained for one freaking day.
I'm over it.
Golly. Let's go get these out here. You want this, Odie? You know,
That's not an egg.
you know what I should have done? Okay, stay in there. Back up. I should go like this. Let me get my scent all over it so you can hate it even more. Here you go. He's like, I hate you. You poked me with an IV.
Yes, Nicole, you are correct. Better rain than snow.
Oh my goodness. This weather is fantastic. This is why Washington is gorgeous. Rain is official. Hello, Carter.
So the rabbits do let us pick them up.
Hi, Carter. Come. Woo. So this is Carter.
Where'd he go?
Here.
Behind the rock. Tracy, yeah, you're right. We do need it, but I wish it was like some places where it only rained at night and it was dry and sunny during the day.
Holly.
I can have wishes.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
No, Lisa, you don't get to pet the animals when you come out here for a tour.
If we get to start our wolf encounters, our wolf dog encounters, that is what you get to interact with. But not these guys. These guys are all in rescue, meaning that they're sanctuary, so they don't get any contact with the outside public. So go this way. Distribute some toys. All right. Going up. Out. Milo, stay out.
Carter is by himself because he's kind of a punk to the other rabbits, and we also don't want any more babies.
Carter is a boy. So, I have to take off my sweatshirt for my jacket, because this is a very warm jacket. Holly was not joking. All right. So, where'd they go? Come here! Good morning, Casper, come on! So these are our 2 new rescues that we got in that are curled up all in their little blankies in here. They love the Missouri.
Do they?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
They were all down there this morning sleeping in the new blankets. Oh, there's one.
Want to come out? Want to come out?
So we do have a couple rabbits ready to be neutered, but it all depends on our vet. He is booked solid, as are a lot of vets, when it comes to spaying and neutering.
Oh gosh, you're gonna fall. Don't go back. Go back.
Hanky Panky had an issue, so he is actually chilling at Ashley's house until he's fully healed.
Come here. Go in. There you go.
This
Hi.
is a ferret.
So this is our little weasel. He's a little ferret. So ferrets have been domesticated since the ancient times. This is a very common house pet for people, actually, but it is considered exotic. The little...
The noodle.
I just love you. You're just so cute. I just love you. You're so cute.
Oh, yes. We wouldn't, if anything happened to Hank, we'd make sure you guys know, because we all love Hank.
Hank is at my house. He had a eye infection that required several treatments a day. And so when that happens, I usually take animals home, depending on the species, to give that treatment. And so,
Oh, you've never seen them before, because these are our new rescues.
Yep, these are
we
our
have
new
2 of
guys.
them.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah, Joy, it's crazy how many vets are just way out booking for spay and neutering.
Well, and really, mine are not priority because... Come here, Casper. He's gonna stick his little nose right out here. Come here. Come on.
I think it's actually one of my favorite hats. I'm wearing the same one right now.
Hi, Mon.
Aren't they cute?
Little things. Hi, you little limp noodles. So Holly and I, we did put on the wish list a new little, little
Playpen.
outdoor enclosure playpen for them, so that they can come out and have more room through the day. So that's on our wish list. They love to play. These guys are so funny. They get along with dogs. They get along with cats. Super, super rambunctious and funny. And when they play with each other, it will crack you up, because they're so lanky. And when they walk with their feet so close together, which is just so weird to watch, right?
Yeah, we were able to get their enclosure all nice and cozy because of you guys. You guys have been sending in things for them, so they really appreciate it too.
So they're really, really funny. They get along really well. They're a good pair. we are very honored to be able to take care of them and give them a safe place to live, and then educate people about them. So here's what's going to be happening here soon. We're going to be starting to go live for a specific scheduled time every single day. So we're going to get our weekly schedule that we're going to put out for our lives. And we're going to do that because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be actually focusing on certain animals every day for the next several weeks. So when we do that, we'll do education about ferrets. We'll do education about marmosets. We know that we can't stop people from owning exotic animals, but if we can kind of discourage it a little bit,
then we've done our job.
We've done our job. Now these are considered an exotic animal, but I don't think that this is like a good example of what would be a good exotic to get if you did. Now they are illegal in some states, so you have to be careful to make sure you get the right one. You can just buy these up here at Petco.
Mm-hmm.
But our biggest thing is adopt, don't shop. Not that the animals at Petco don't need homes, but there's a lot out there that desperately need to find new places to go live. So very exciting. For those who've wondered, Mushi's home. She was home 2 days ago. That night she came home. That Holly was like, Mushi's gone. Mushi's been trying to come home, but there's this mean brown black cat that won't let her come into my yard. And so I finally one night, my ring went off and I ran downstairs and I opened the door and I ran outside and called her and she was like, meow. And she's so excited to be back home. So she's been sleeping with me the last 3 nights. But anyway, we're going to be educating you guys here really soon.
I don't know if I want to try. They might have fun in a plastic bag, but they can also suffocate themselves in that. So I don't know if I want to give them a plastic bag.
Yeah, we have these plastic tubes that they play in that are a lot safer option for them. So
I do want to get a bin full of noodles for them, though.
We do need to do that. We'll do that on Patreon. We'll do that when we get the playpen set up. We'll take a little tote. And we read that. My daughter actually read for enrichment. What they do is they actually put dry noodles in there, or rice, or anything like that, and they just play in it like it's a ball pit. And so we'll do that. Are you scared?
I've heard that they do like to steal things. Jeremy has informed me a few times that they'll steal it and hide it.
Okay. Go have fun. Go have fun. Go have fun. And I think we will probably be renaming them. They don't know their names. That's usually why I try to keep names. But they honestly have no idea. They come to.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to find out.
As of right now, we do not allow people to visit. We're waiting on those land use permits.
Yeah, so the land use permits are just to allow people to come onto our property twice a day. Let me take this so I can put my jacket back on. So twice a day, we're going to be allowing people to come out here. 2 groups of 10. That's what we did for 5, almost 6 years prior to being shut down. There is something that I do need to announce, though, and I've been hesitant to announce it. But as of what I found out last night, I need to announce this and make it very, 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 very clear to people. There is not 2 predators of the hearts.
Oh, yes.
There is not 2 locations. There is not a sub-off of predators of the heart.
We don't partner with anyone.
We do not partner with anyone outside of this organization. We have 1 location. We go by Because We Matter. We're switching over to that, but we still are. We're just doing business as Because We Matter, but we still are keeping our predators of the heart. So there has been some misconceptions. I actually went into the gas station, or actually Rosario Market last night, and I went in there to get Bear and Beaver for my kids for dinner.
I love that soda.
They do too. I was like, you can have half a can today and half a can tomorrow.
Won't it be flat by then?
No, it's not. And if it is, tough because they don't need that much soda. So I went in there and she was like, I love your sweatshirt. And I was like, oh, thanks. So, I work with the organization, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, oh, She goes, my friend just went to your encounter a couple weeks ago. And I'm like, no, she really didn't. We've been close for 18 months. And she was like, no, you know her. You know her. And so it turns out that it is, I don't want to go into extreme detail, but we're not related by any means, but we have somebody that we're both related to. So that's how she knows me. We're related through, I don't even know how you would explain that.
Marriage?
Well, I'm related through marriage, but my husband's related through blood to a mutual party. So, anyway, very complicated situation. Not very, actually, anyway. She was like, yeah, she knows you. She was like, yeah, I went to her and I'm related to her, which she's not related to me. And yada, yada, yada. And I said, no, that's actually a different location. And they said, well, that location told everybody that they were predators of the heart. And I said, they're not. They were terminated from the organization and started their own organization. So we want to be very, 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 very clear that there is only one organization that is Predators of the Heart or Because We Matter. There is another one that worked with Predators of the Heart, but is not Predators of the Heart. So we are not one and the same. And it may so happen to be my father, but just because we share DNA doesn't mean that we have the same morals and the same compass. And I don't want to take any credit for his location at all. So that is not me. We have different opinions of husbandry and everything, and we're going to leave it at that. I have a much different standard than he does. So
I just would like to show this standard. You see all this empty space?
What empty space?
Well, there's no animals in it.
Oh, I know. They're not stockpiled on top of each other. That's her point. I was like, our gift shop's a disaster.
It is a disaster, but I mean, it's not stacked upon stacked upon stacked.
Yeah, so I mean, we have some of the, we were at mid numbers.
Pull the trash out. They see the disaster when you do that.
Huh?
The trash in your hand.
Well, this is the bowls.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so just so you guys know, 2 different facilities, 2 different standards, 2 different requirements. I don't purchase animals out here unless it's farm life and it's for a purpose. So like the only thing that we've purchased is our goats. Yeah, that's about it.
And Doug.
Yeah, because Ferdinand,
needed a friend.
Needed a duck friend.
They are social animals.
Yep. So we did do that. But as far as our exotics, like our true exotics, we don't purchase those. So that's the first difference of standard. I don't claim to be a sanctuary and buy all the animals. The second standard is I don't feel that animals that should be outdoors should be kept indoors in a small building. That's a different standard. I don't agree with diets and things like that. That's also a different standard. But just so you know, you need to go make your own opinion, because some people have gone and thought it's the bomb diggity, and other people have gone and their hearts are broken. So, it just depends on your standard of care, but we are not the same people. So, right, Holly?
Right.
And if you do go, and you have questions about any narrative that's being said, you are welcome to call me. I've had a few people who have called me who actually went to the experience and called me and said, this is what your dad is saying, and this is the narrative that's being said, and I've just told them the other side of the story.
You would think they'd get in trouble for doing that, claiming to be you. Can you have your lawyer do a cease and assist on using the name?
I don't want any more legal
or desist.
Right, I just don't want it.
And sorry it's happening.
It's not worth fighting. It's not worth that kind of stuff, but I am letting you guys know that if you go, because I've just had a lot of people come to me and say, oh, you opened that new place over there. That's not me, that's not us, that's not our organization, that's not our standard. That is my key thing that I just want to make very, 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 very clear, that that's not us.
A lot of people think it is.
A lot of people think it is. And they do in the comments and stuff too, like on Woodby Island posts and things like that. It is not us. It is not us. And to be very clear, that I lost that relationship with my father 3 years ago. And for the purpose of keeping these animals here safe and healthy. So, that is what it is. So
Dylan Sower says, you don't need the hassle, Ashley. We know your standards and professionalism.
No, I appreciate that. I've just been getting lots of phone calls lately. So if anyone comes onto our lives who are new and are watching them, just know that that is not us. We do not have a secondary location. Do I hope to open a secondary location? Yeah, that would be fantastic one day to be able to have a couple different locations where we're able to like really help and house and work with animal control to like just a whole new level. That would be, I would be thrilled. I would just, my heart would pitter patter. I would be fantastic. Or the fact we can get to the place where we're helping other sanctuaries who are doing the same thing that we're doing, and you know, vicariously be multiple locations, right?
Thank you,
like
guys.
Be a, you know, I have this. Do you want this? Do you want this? Can we? Do you have room for this? Which we already do with some stuff. We didn't have room for some iguanas that came in, and another sanctuary we found them and they took them in for us because we didn't have the space. Well, we never took them in. They went directly to that sanctuary, but we work with other sanctuaries because if we can't provide the best home, we don't want it to come here. So that's the standard. But yeah, my conversation last night, I was like,
and I'm assuming you didn't get a winning ticket.
it's up to 930.
You didn't come in singing.
Million. I wouldn't tell anybody anyway.
You would tell me.
I wouldn't tell anybody.
You'd tell me.
I wouldn't tell anybody until I talked to my attorneys and my financial advisors. I really wouldn't. That's the number one thing they say. I'm even like, I would not tell.
Is there two, I don't know what SS is, Lisa. Is there two SS in Anacortes?
Two sanctuaries? No. No, they're about 10 minutes away, but they're in a different
County.
So.
If that's what you're, sorry.
It's two different ID numbers, it's two different business numbers, it's two different organization names, it's two different, very clearly different.
Thank you, Judy. Judy would tell me if she won.
It's like the number one thing they say, if you ever win that much money, that you keep it completely silent until you get everything
Morning, Harry.
arranged and situated. So there would be like 3 people who would know if I won for at least the first week. But if you see a winning ticket in Anacortes, all right, go down here, and then we're gonna get going. I have a lot of work to do. I gotta start getting stuff cleaned up here. So hopefully we'll have an answer in the next week. If not, then it'll be the week after. If not, then it'll be the week after that. Hopefully.
I love it, Nicole. I wouldn't tell you, Holly. I would just send you a trailer of mini donkeys.
That's not funny. It's not funny.
Oh, but it is.
It's not funny at all.
Guess what today is, guys? Tank cleaning day.
So, tank cleaning day. They're getting some new water put in there. They have full bellies from yesterday. Actually, not that bad.
She says it's not funny. It's hilarious.
It's not hilarious either. Not,
I think so.
I don't. Okay, going that way. Hi, Lou. Angela has 2 more days left.
Oh, a day and an hour.
A day and an hour. We're
I don't like
super
it.
sad.
I know. I'll be back though. Come visit.
I know, but it's still a hole. Plural.
Mini donkeys in the spring.
No, in the Okay.
Oh, you were asking about spelling. I'm sorry. They said they're gonna. You're not. Oh, you are there. He was like, they're gonna miss you, but they're happy for you.
Yeah, thank you guys. Luther's gonna jump. Stay down.
Hey, Cal. Oh, you're Willow. Sorry. Hey, Willow.
So this is Luther and Willow. These are our two most
No.
typical bumblebees down
That's
here.
mine. You can't have it.
Hey, 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 Chubby Mubby.
Right? That's a nice white jacket for Ashley. Luther knows.
He didn't jump on it, did he? He knows. Echo is my clean wolf dog. This is my dirtiest, usually. But now because of the rain, she's super clean, right? Hi, Will Pill. So you can see they have some pork ribs and some ground beef today that they're going to be working on. Hi. I know. And then the rest get chicken, huh?
Yep.
Oh, you guys get the good meat. Everyone else gets just the chicken drums. Hi, Luther. Hello. Don't jump. Hello. Good boy. No. So.
He's like, but it's too clean.
Here. Gotcha. There you go.
We're all gonna miss Angela.
Yeah, a ton. No, don't take my keys. Stop. Those are mine. Look at that. It's gone.
She's like, but is it truly gone? I know what pockets are.
Yeah, but these have zippers. So Willow loves to pocket pick. That was like the one thing, like if people didn't take their gum wrappers and stuff out, she would go stick her nose in their pocket and pull out their gum or anything, which is not healthy for her, so we always tell you to empty your pockets of anything. But these guys actually love the rain, believe it or not. They love to get their free shower for the day. You clearly ate a ton last night.
Is a video of Willow sitting on Luther on Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Not sure. You just have to scroll and look for it.
It just got posted.
Oh, did it just get posted?
Yeah, I saw it on there.
It's kind of hard to keep up sometimes.
Good morning. Come on. Hi, Echo Becco. What are you being so shy for? What's wrong? Are the dishes scary? So here's the biggest thing for me that people don't understand is absolutely not. You cannot have my fuzzy toy. No, thank you. No, thank you. I love you, but no, thank you. So wolf dogs are actually like super shy, standoffish animals. So people get these because they want the wow factor and they want this amazing family dog. I am not saying that they can't be amazing companions. That's not what I'm saying at all. But what I am saying is that if you're thinking that you're getting a dog that's going to defend your home, you are greatly mistaken. These guys are nervous of loud noises. They don't like sudden movements. They're constantly aware of everything going on around them.
Unless they're snoring in a corner.
Well, that just means that ours are very, very comfortable. They're acclimated to some sounds.
We caught Luther snoring pretty loud yesterday.
We couldn't figure out, like, for a minute, we couldn't figure out who it was. And then it, like, clearly was, like, Luther just over there in the corner. I love you so much. I do. I know you want
See,
my
that one is
dad.
Echo. That's Luther coming up behind Ashley. Oh, thank you for sharing it, Nikki.
Thank you. Thank you for your dirty paws this morning. She's needy this morning. Why are you so needy?
She's mad because I locked her up to get the boxes out because she wouldn't let me take them out.
You did not let Holly take your wet boxes out. That was such a good girl. Oh, you tell him. The cool thing about wolf dogs, though, is their coats are so thick when they get to this stage. Why are they all so fat today? Did they eat, like, really well yesterday?
They did. They did.
Really? Which is probably why you still have quite a bit of food left this morning. That, like, you just put on there. But their fur is so amazing that when they shake, it's like they're almost completely dry after shaking. It's really, really cool. So when they come under here and they...
Echo is gorgeous.
It doesn't get to that undercoat because their top coat is just so thick and beautiful and luxurious that it keeps them fairly dry. And they say that when it snows, when the snow falls onto their fur, it actually will melt before it even reaches their undercoat, which is just super cool.
Hi, Sugar Drop 62.
Hi. Love you. I had to come say good morning to you because I had to go like a whole week without seeing these guys, and Luther was very upset about this. So I've been trying to make it a point to really come and see them this week and spend some time with my Luther because he's my baby. Aren't ya? See, I should have wore all black today, then we would have matched.
So I don't think we're going to go see any more wolves today because we have things we got to get done. So I don't think we're going to see Blue and Laz.
No, not today. It's already 10:20 and I have to start cleaning out all that stuff in the back.
I was trying to figure out what that red thing was in the back through the camera. It's just a ball.
Oh. What did Blue and Laz roll in though?
They were fine when I went in. Oh.
Tiger rolled in something too.
Well, at least I gave them all. Oh, they were very excited when I was using essential oils in the backpack there.
Oh.
They might have just rolled in the smell without the oil.
That's unfortunate.
I left it out so I can go give them some later, but...
Well, clearly they had fun with it this morning. So what we're going to be doing, so you guys know, I will be releasing the Christmas wish list for these guys in the next week or so. We are getting all that stuff ready and prepped. I'm trying to be as far ahead for content and everything as I possibly can. Hopefully we'll have some snow when we do the Christmas gifts. I like snow for like 2 days and then I'm done.
So Sugar Drop 62 says, I can't figure out what to use my notebook I bought from you guys on Amazon. Do you have any clues?
Say that again? What
She
to
bought,
use it?
yeah, what to use it for?
Notes? So here's, for me...
You can use it as a journal.
Journaling is really good. I use mine. I actually have, Rylan, my daughter, also has one in her purse. And I have one in my purse but I write things down that I really need to remember. Believe it or not, just typing it out on your phone or on your thing. Colleen and I had this conversation yesterday, that doesn't allow you to actually remember. So you need to physically write it out. And so like my journals that I have I have 3 different ones in my purse. One's for business, one's for personal, and one is for just like, I don't care if it's clean kind of thing. Like,
that's a good idea.
Journals to be nice and tidy.
Daily affirmation. Yeah, I don't like that there's already snow in the forecast for Yosemite.
Really?
And we are going to be doing 2024 calendars.
So exciting news about that. We're going to be having a call to action coming up here for October 31st. We are going to offer to 12 professional photographers to come out here and do some content for us, short clips or video, photos or whatever it may be, and then we are actually going to feature those photographers' work in our new calendar. So if you're interested in doing that, it's going to be on Halloween, and we're going to have things staged up for you to be able to get some really, really good photos of the animals. The catch is we get the rights to them. So that's the catch. But you get to come out here and have a fun day and meet some pretty remarkable creatures. And then we get to feature your content, which we will make note of credit of who it came from on our website or on our social media. So we'll link in you to that also, and then you guys will also have in our calendar, there will be a part that talks about your website and stuff, so people can see your work all over the United States who buy our calendars, and then hopefully, utilize your talents one day or even just sometimes you just do landscape art, and people are so impressed they just want to go to your website and purchase some of your amazing work. So that's what's coming up here. They just want to go to your website and purchase some of your amazing work. So that's what's coming up here. That will all be released, and there will be a calendar for 12 people. That's it, 12 photographers. That's all we're doing. And again, it's for business. So it will also be a tax write-off for the photographers too who want to come, because it will be a business expense for us to have you out here. So yeah, that's really exciting. So our new calendars will be on pre-order hopefully by Giving Tuesday is my goal.
Okay.
To have pre-order calendars on Giving Tuesday, and we'll be selling as many of those as we can. The popcorn Tims will be going on pre-order here soon for Christmas. I just have to send him a mission statement and then it's ready to rock. And then I gotta call him today too and talk to him. There was one more thing. April and I's art book got pushed out till next year. We're also going to be making new books, which I plan on working on today, that you can pre-order in honor. You'll be able to order them on Amazon, and it's going to be a holiday book that you can give to somebody that shows that you donated in their name to help feed a wolf or help feed a pack or help with medical expenses and all that stuff, because a lot of people don't want things. They just want to help other charities out, and we would like you to be able to have something to physically give somebody for that donation and for that contribution, and that will be offered through Amazon. So that's exciting.
Any new merchandise?
We're working on it. Etsy should be being released here soon. Our Patreon store, I'm going to be releasing the Patreon store to the $5 tier and above.
It is raining.
And I'm going to be adding socks. She made anteater socks.
How cute.
Yeah, she made anteater socks, raccoon socks, and some other stuff. All that's going to be exclusively to our patrons only. So our $5 tier and above will have access to the Patreon shop. For that.
Nicole's going to be emailing you today.
Yes, I need to get your address so that I can send you the sweatshirt that Holly and I want, which are the sweatshirt that we already got printed if they have white. So anyway, I'm very excited. Lots of good things are coming up, but I really got to raise the money because...
Nope, no tigers out here.
No, we just have... Echo, come here.
No, they're all undercover. She's going to make me go out in the rain.
Nitro, it's just your camera. Come here. Nitro.
Hi, Luther.
Nitro, come here. So Nitro's a little bit more on the shy side. So once he's trying to figure out, he's trying to see what's going to happen over on this side. And then once he feels comfortable, here comes Echo.
Sal is doing amazing. He's actually our featured animal of the month on Patreon right now. Thank you, Paula. I won't melt. There's a lot of sour in that sweet, too.
You will melt. Clearly today you're showing everybody that you're melt-worthy.
Thank you.
Hi, Calvin. Hi, bud. He gets so concerned that Holly's gonna shut him in here or make him go to bed.
Because whenever I have to do any kind of like actual projects in here, it's these two I have to lock up because they like to mess with me. So this morning I locked him up in here and in the back because I was trying to clean out that cardboard enrichment and they kept ripping it out of my hands and out of my muck bucket.
But you know what he's doing right now? A trick that he hasn't had to do for a very long time. He's trying to pull me in closer so he can take my hat.
Yep.
So what he'll do is he'll take my arm, he'll pull me in as close as I can to get as low on his tummy, and then he'll take my hat, which is pretty Calvin common here.
Yeah, it was really funny when we did have guests. They wouldn't believe us until they saw it happen. Like, no, he will pull you in. They're incredibly smart. They know what they're doing.
They know how to work the humans.
Hi, Willow.
Man, I can't believe how big you're getting, though. I mean, you're just absolutely amazing.
Is your Pinterest store launched already?
Yeah, my Pinterest recommendations is started.
Okay. How do you spell Pinterest? Because I can't find it. But it should be in our Popple account, Dan.
Yeah, go to the link in their bio and go down to it's a red P or a white P in a red box. That's Pinterest. And you can click on that and it will pop up my business page. I could just lay in here with you all day long, but I gotta go get some stuff organized and clean. And I gotta go feed some snakes, which I'll be doing live on Patreon. So, if you want to see lizards and snakes eat, gotta join our Patreon $10 or above tier, and you can watch us live on Patreon. We're gonna have to replace the tops of those boxes soon.
Yep.
You wanna know why?
Oh, I know.
Don't take my hat.
Because they were built with high quality standards.
So let's just talk about the difference real quick about how I do things and how the previous president does things. So when you build a box for a dog or a cat or whatever it may be, or a human, whatever you're doing it for, I don't know. So when you build anything, any kind of structure, you need support beams that go across so that it doesn't sag. Not just around the outside. Gotta have runners. Doesn't believe in runners. So,
But do the runners need to be attached to the sides?
we did come across
Or are
that,
they just for
didn't we?
show?
We did come across that, I believe, actually in one of the roofs, which actually isn't as imperative because it has chain link top and it actually has a steel frame. But it's still, you would think, as Jeremy and I on on Patreon, we're taking apart one of the roofs for Blue and Laz, this enclosure. We actually realized that some of the runners for the roof didn't make it all the way across.
These right here.
Yeah. These ones look like they did.
The other ones were just for show.
A few of them were for show. Not all of them, but a few of them were for show. And I'm sitting here going, oh my God, my husband would just be like beside himself. He wouldn't be able to handle it. My uncle came down the other day and I was pounding the 4x4 because I was sliding in corner braces into my fencing. So, because, corner braces are essential. And so I'm pounding down a 4x4 to get it nice and tight and re-stretch the chain link. And he's like, that good of a day, huh? I'm like, you have no idea. He's a carpenter too, and he's just like, he had to go like this because he's just like, I can't even.
Saving on screws.
Yeah, and it has different, let's see, I bet you just in this box alone. So we have T25, that's a T25. What does he have down here?
T20s.
T20. That's just a Phillips. I mean, how? That gives me so much anxiety.
That gives me a lot of anger, especially when a project's only supposed to take 2 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
And it ends up being the whole day.
The worst part is that we already know that if we're taking apart something that the previous president built, that we have to bring down an entire bit box of every single thing that we can have. From legs to the special stars to everything. So, but these boxes, we're hoping once we get reopened, everything's going to be rebuilt.
Paula, that's where he didn't really use a lot of duct tape. He was a zip tie engineer.
We're all zip tie engineers, so
We
can't
are.
give them too much
We
slack
are.
on that. Zip ties are a fantastic thing. But no, it wasn't duct tape, it was screws and 4x4s. I think that's the most, let's fix it.
Yep.
we'll just do a 4x4 and a screw and a leg. The best part is when you came through the legs. So people who don't know what a leg is, it's just like a super, super long, strong screw, right? So we had stuff that was like, you know, 6 to 8 inch legs. Now on a leg, it has like the spiral like you see on a screw on the very bottom of it. And then it's usually flat, you know, through a lot of the top, right? So when you're screwing into something, first of all, you don't want to overdrive it, which is like, he's notorious for overdriving. Like, and what that means is, see, look at, there's a Star, or there's a Phillips, and then there's a T25, and then that's a T25. But he would overdrive things to where it'd go like halfway through the ply. So when you're putting in a screw and stuff, you want to have it rest on top, because if you go in, you take away the integrity of having a screw in general. So with legs, he would drive the leg all the way out, and then where it was spiraled, he would cut it off.
Which defeats the purpose. It's a toothpick at that point.
It's literally a metal rod. There's nothing is holding it on. Oh my gosh, that's been my discoveries. Now, fortunately, we haven't found that.
Heather, that's horrible.
Fortunately, we haven't found that on anything structural that would harm the animals. So, like this, not having runners on it, it's not going to harm the animals. It's going to withhold another year or so. It will be okay. It's marine ply.
And we are always on the lookout for any kind of daggers.
Yeah, and
we don't want our animals to get hurt, and we don't want to get hurt.
Well, no, and when he overdrive stuff, it was on like connecting 4x4 to 4x4 or something like that. It wasn't for like boxes and stuff like that. He wasn't bad about having things stick out to hurt the animals. It's just all the different screws and all the mismatches and not putting runners and that kind of stuff that makes it to where it looks nice for a year, but then it has to be completely redone. And that's where we're at. So we're at the place, and we were getting ready to redo everything. We were getting ready to redo boxes. And our boxes were going to be done a little bit differently. Jeremy and I made a couple mock-up boxes that were fantastic.
Absolutely loved them.
Yeah. And we have them off ground with pavers, and it's because it's the right kind of pavers to use, so that we can actually keep rats and anything from going underneath and having houses underneath them. So we want them to be elevated. There's a lot of things you have to take into play. Even when we put down pavers or anything like that, we have to be cautious of where it's at, because animals can make homes and stuff underneath it, and then it causes our walls and stuff to collapse and get uneven. So you have to be very cautious of what you're doing, which is why when we get reopened, Bryce is going to be extremely busy, because we're just going to pour, because it's going to be the most simple thing to do.
Yep.
Is pour actual things for our houses and this kind of stuff to sit on, and actual form out walls that we can actually put chain link right on that have a gap, so that we can keep. Anyway, it's going to be beautiful. When we get open and we get to start doing what we want to do, you just watch. You watch this whole place be transformed. We are super, 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 super excited. She loves to rub her head right there.
I know.
Do you love rubbing your little noggin right there? With RG, I sit right on the edge here, and RG just comes up and snuggles.
That's what I do with Cocoa.
She just snuggles and snuggles. But
And then Max ruins it.
Do you see that there's a feather right here?
Did you get it, Willow? Did you get it?
And if we ever do get another alpaca one day, we will show that live on Patreon, because watching Willow try to eat an alpaca, you
pretty
won't
hilarious.
see anything bad that happens to that, because it takes them a good 45 minutes just to not get a mouthful of alpaca fur.
Like, scratch my chest. Willow is 6 years old. She is a gray wolf dog hybrid.
And here comes Echo Becco behind you. Hi, Bex.
It's like, nope, you noticed me.
Hi, Echo. And then Calvin's just, I can't believe how big and gorgeous he's getting this year.
You're on the wrong box, though. This is normally Calvin's box, and that's normally Willow's box.
Well, he was laying up there with Nitro.
Ah.
So, and then I came in here and Luther. So usually it's Nitro in the box, Luther and Calvin on top of a box, and then Willow, and then Echo goes in a box, and then Brian just is like.
Brian
maybe
was in here
corner
yesterday,
here.
up on the box.
Was he on the box?
Mhm.
I'm impressed. Here comes 99. Hi, 99. But this is just a cover for them. They have several covers throughout their enclosures because we want to make sure that they can stay dry. So anyway, I'm going to go live on Patreon. Get some stuff done today. It's 10:39. Holly has to finish feeding, which won't take her that much longer because it's chicken day. And then, but you're welcome to go live so that the rain can stop.
For me to go live?
I said we went live and you got to stay under cover, and now the rain's stopping.
I did. I would appreciate to stop completely.
To stop what? The rain?
The rain, yeah.
It's not bad. It's not bad. But anyway, I'll go live on Patreon, feed some snakes, and go live on Patreon and
Wolf dogs.
There was one more thing I needed to do today. Oh, I thought it was more camo, and I was just like, "You're right. It never goes away."
It never goes away.
It's a maple. It's a maple leaf.
Say
Maple
it takes wolf dogs about 2.5 to 3 years to be fully grown, and even then, they'll still continue to fill out.
Wow, you did take a lot of cardboard box out this morning, didn't you? You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome. Hey, don't worry. I know Saturdays will be payback, so.
How? Because I'm here anyway.
No, if you're like, I'm gonna give the raccoons a whole bunch of mussels and shrimps and peanuts.
Oh, heck yeah.
Hi, 99. So,
No, if they don't howl at the moon, that's just a myth. They only howl for communication.
I'm trying to get my energy up today, and I just can't do it, Holly. I just want to go sit and have some soup and...
Right, today's such a good soup day.
I know, I just want to sit on my couch and just have soup. We should just get stuff done and make today a half day and then go home early.
Well, then I need to start filling that tank.
That's a good point. Oh, we have someone coming and dropping off organs today too, donating a whole bunch of organs. They're going to be here around noon. So I'm going to go feed all the snakes. Patreon, I'll be on there in just a couple minutes. And then these guys are just, they don't want to be loved. They don't have to be loved kind of thing. So, and then, but Luther always loves to be loved. Luther!
Heather wants to know if it's time to send more soup and crackers.
I still have some, actually. I had to stop eating goldfish crackers because of the studies that they just did on them. Did you read those?
No,
in the US?
just stop ruining my goldfish crackers, my
You want me to
hot
ruin it?
dogs,
Want me
my...
to ruin it for you?
No.
Are you sure?
I know the fake cheese is not good for you.
It has the same stuff as weed killer in it now, too.
Of course it does. But isn't all our food because it's in the groundwater?
No, it's actually made with it, like, specifically.
Kakoa is our oldest wolf. She is 14 years old.
Yes, we have 15 out here.
Heather says, please stop ruining food.
It has weed killer in it, so I can't do it. And I'm really working on not eating anything that has dye in it. So any red or orange or any of that stuff in it. I'm trying to get my kids to stop it too. So, and my kids are starting to read labels and go, "Oh my gosh."
Exactly. Some people like eating.
You eat better if you eat whole, which I'm not. I am the last person. I had pizza last night, so that don't. I mean, I'm horrible, but like I see what some people can make out of like fresh ingredients, and I'm like, I want to do that. Do I do it? No, but do I want to do it? Yes. Do I want to go into a supermarket with all my glass jars and fill up things and have a really organized, clean pantry all the time? That is like an organized, beautiful masterpiece.
Who's got the time for that?
I used to when I was a stay-at-home mom, but I don't anymore. So,
Nope, there is no such thing as alpha.
not real. That's a fake concept. And the gentleman who even wrote that concept and published that book in 1968 has tried to get that unpublished since 1969. So he's been trying to get it off the shelves because that concept was based off observing wolves in captivity, not in the wild. And if you actually go observe wolves in the wild and you actually realize what the definition of alpha truly means, there is no such thing. Now, is there bickering and is there like a mom and dad with the kids that have arguments and stuff as they become teenagers? Yes. But is there an alpha? Absolutely not. It's not real. Anyone who tells you that there's an alpha concept does not know what they're talking about. And I will hold true to that. And I can tell you how many dog trainers came out here and would thank us for educating people that they're not
alpha
the
concept.
alpha of their dog at home, nor are they superior or a leader to the extent of being an alpha. Now, there's one thing about being a leader, there's another thing about being an alpha, and there is a bridge of difference. So, I've never ever forced my dogs down into a submissive situation and been like, you don't do that. Like, I do not do that. But, because you're never going to gain trust.
Yep, Hollywood does create a lot of myths. And yes, they do still have a lot of food. I did just feed them, but wolves aren't typically overindulgers.
Yeah, so they'll eat anywhere from about 2.5 to 5 pounds a day. Sometimes, though, when they get better meat, they'll eat a little bit more heavy that day, and then there'll be leftover meat that we take out here in the morning. Now, this meat had to be used because I'm picking up a meat run on tomorrow. So we had to get our refrigerators cleaned out, and so that's what Holly's done. We feed pretty heavy on a Thursday or a Friday or whatever day before we go get meat. So that way we can feed a little bit lighter the next day and get situated and know where we stand for the week and how we feed. But they always get at least a minimum of 2.5 pounds a day. And we have to regulate that every single day. They eat something different. So they'll go 3 days because they're getting a winter coat, and they'll eat a ton. Their buckets will be empty every morning. They'll eat all 5 pounds, 15 pounds in 3 days. And then the next day,
they won't touch a thing.
So they're not overindulgers. And wolf dogs or wolves can actually eat up to 30 to 40 pounds in one sitting, depending on how food is coming in. So they will overindulge if they feel that food's going to not be there the next day. So our wolves never ever try to overindulge because they know food will be here every single day. And the only time they do is if we get roadkill and it's a deer, and they're like, that Willow will eat 40 pounds and then she won't eat for a week. So, and we'll offer them food, but they won't eat. They'll literally just get as full as they can. Nitro's like slowly making his way of like, I want to be pet, but I don't know if I want to be pet, but I do want to be
So
pet.
typically there is quote unquote a pack leader. Wild packs are typically parents and their kids, and of course parents are going to be the ones in charge. So if you want to call it pack leader, hierarchy, parents are always going to be in charge.
Yeah, and not every wolf or wolf dog in that pack is going to breed.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and if they do start bickering with their parents, they leave and start their own pack.
Because they have been called to be a breeder. So it's like, there are, and then that's why,
whenever we get a roadkill deer, Jolene, it is in here. Like, they all smell it as soon as it comes down the drive, and we have to decide who gets it that day.
In Yellowstone, there was a really tragic day where there's always hunters lined up kind of on that line to where if a wolf crosses over, they can shoot and kill it, because wolves don't know where that line stands. And so they'll line up there and they'll trophy kill. So when a wolf comes across, they'll shoot it. Well, there was this instant where one of the main breeders got shot out of Yellowstone.
Nope, we have no cubs.
Very tragic day. And it took a few years
or
to
puppies.
rebalance that dynamic within the pack to find out who was going to be the next breeder and who was going to be this. And what people don't realize is that if you kill one wolf and they're a bonded pair, that the other wolf can die shortly thereafter of a broken heart, because they will breed for life. Now, it's not that he won't necessarily find another one, but you also have to remember that most of the wolves in their pack are related. So the dad, who's 4 years old or 3 years old, isn't going to go out and start a whole new pack when they've already established a pack. They have to refigure the dynamic, and it's a complicated thing for them to figure out. So it's very tragic, and that's why whole packs are not normally relocated. People are like, well, why don't you just relocate the wolves? Because you have to relocate the pack. And there was other really cool study that came out that I saw that Jeremy actually showed me, and it was wolf territory, and when they GPS wolves, they only do like one within the entire pack. They don't do the entire pack, they do one within the pack. And it has a life on it to actually break off and be done after a certain amount of time. Like once the battery dies, it falls off. So that GPS tracker showed there were 5 different packs within this area. And it showed truly how wolves respect each other's territory and space. So like you had just the green tracker all within here, you had the purple tracker all within here, you had the yellow one here, and they tracked, and wolves literally outlined each other's boundaries, and they didn't overcross or overlap one time. That's how amazing.
It's pretty insane.
Yeah, that's their home. And so it's like, you know, and with wolf dogs or wolves, they don't let other wolves into their home lightly. So it's to be accepted into a pack is pretty intense process. Hi, come here. Unless it's a puppy, then they'll automatically adopt them. That's why a lot of reintroductions are with puppies, because you put a pack of puppies into some wolves and they'll automatically just take them in. So it's pretty remarkable to watch, to see that that's the one time that they won't hurt each other.
Mm-hmm. So I know Titan did lose his mate, but that was over a year ago, so he's good. We've gotten him past it. Lots of spoiling. Still need someone for him, but it's going to be a while.
Yeah. So if we ever get a pup in, because if it turns out that we have to start rescuing wolf dogs instead of keeping our line as pure as we can, then that's what we'll do. So we'll just rescue. I mean, I get calls every week, you know, for, hey, this is happening. Hey, are you available? Hey, can you fly to Texas? Hey, can you fly over to North Carolina? Hey, can you come down to Florida? We get those calls all the time to go pick up wolf dogs because people need help with them, and not from people specifically, from government authorities asking for our help. So if that's what I need to start doing to be able to have, you know, help the wolves out here and the wolf dogs out here.
I don't know.
What is it?
So it kind of sounds like a card trying to race, but I don't know.
Because there were dogs out there freaking out earlier too.
Brenda, that doesn't normally happen. Normally, if 2 packs do run into each other and wolves are killed, the other pack will adopt those puppies in. I haven't seen of that documentary where they killed the puppies.
He's very disappointed that you stole his platform today.
Can you boop a snoot?
Yeah. God, you look like Razzle. You look so much like your daddy. Anyway, we're gonna go get some stuff done. Have a great rest of your guys' day. We'll follow up with you guys later.
If we did get a rescue in and they didn't get along, we would try it with another pack, but most likely if they didn't get along with one, they're basically going to be their own pack.
Yeah, and unless we have something or someone young enough, and the best time too, there's a reason why you don't really want to spay and neuter wolf dogs. That is for that reason, is that if you did introduce during your breeding season, you're going to have more of an accepting time with that.
Oh, you're fine, April.
And you're also, with that too, if you neuter a male, they say, and they've had bad experiences, that females will mistake males for females because the set of testosterone is gone, and they actually will kill them out. So they say if you ever do neuter a wolf dog, it has to be a vasectomy. It can't be a full out snip snip. So that's and we've heard of it happening where people get their wolf dog neutered, due to a government order, and they literally come into a dead wolf, which is tragic. So yeah, once that small testosterone goes away, it can cause a very bad dynamic in the thing. He's so mad at you for pumping all that out.
I know.
All right, well, we're gonna go get our stuff done. Patreon, I'll be on here in just a little bit. I gotta do a couple things on my computer first, and then I'll go live and feed some snakes and stuff before the day is done. So, because I kind of want to go sit. Oh, my cousin had her baby last night. Congratulations. She's beautiful. Melody, 6 pounds, 1 ounce, 18 some inches long, I believe. And she went into labor yesterday morning and had her at 3:30 or something this morning.
So early.
I got little, dude, labor's real. It's intense. But she did it. She's a proud mama, and the baby's perfect and beautiful. And I'm very, very happy for you. Congratulations for that. And, really excited to have another cousin. So, yeah, this is my first cousin that's had a kid outside of my sister and I.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we're the oldest. We're like 13 years.
Yeah, we were always the oldest too.
Yeah.
So Dylan is almost 10 years older than our cousin's kids.
So with my family, so my mom, we have Denise, Deanna, Danette, Danelle, and Davy Downs. And then they had kids, right? So my mom had Amanda and Ashley, right? Deanna had Samantha and Stephanie. Then my aunt Danelle, she had Raymond, Robbie, Rusty, and Leanna. And then, I don't know why she didn't do an R, but Leanne, oh, actually I do, because my grandma's name is Leanne. And then my aunt Danette she married Darren, and they had Dylan, Dane, and Dayla. And then my Uncle Davey had Monica and Jeremy.
So why didn't you follow?
Because I don't like that. I don't like it at all. I don't want them to have the same, because my sister and I grew up with the same initials also.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, ALC
Yeah.
and ALC. But that just is because my dad's mom's name was Levon and my mom's name was Leanne, so it's just a coincidence. But that is why.
Well, speaking of family stuff, I do want to wish Dylan, my niece, a very, very happy birthday.
That's right.
She turned 17 today.
Happy birthday, Dylan. That's super exciting. Last year of high school.
Yes, she is
She's
a senior.
Yeah, overachiever she is.
A little bit. She's doing running start.
She really is an overachiever, and good on you. Keep it up. You're doing a fantastic job, and Dylan helped out here for a summer in between school, and she did a fantastic job. She's a hard worker. Good. Dylan's a great girl. So happy birthday. I'm excited to see where your college and stuff brings you and your life goes from here, because it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it is going to be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited for her to.
I just can't believe, like, I have all these photos, like, memories popped up of me wishing her happy birthday since she was 1 on Facebook. I'm like,
Well, yeah. So
oh, you so little.
I babysat Samantha when I was 12 years old, like all the time, and so we were 12 years apart. Now my cousin Samantha just had a baby, and Shep will be 12 next year.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. So my son technically is going to be the same age of watching Melody. And then Rylan's 8 already. So my kids will be taking care of her kids. Now that's when it starts to get weird. And it's going to get really weird when my kids' kids take care of their kids.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I will let her know. You guys give her all those birthday wishes. Thank you so much.
Yeah, happy birthday, Dylan. Happy birthday. So have a great rest of your guys' day. Patreon will be here soon. I've been trying to get off for like 30 minutes. So
Bye, guys.
bye. Have a good one.